Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today, go ahead and just load this. Today, we are continuing Fallout 4. Of course, we're continuing Fallout 4, but as Batman put in the pre-show chat, our journey is coming to an end. Is that end today? No, it's not. It's definitely not today. It's not happening today. There's a couple more things I want to do, but let's talk about what we did between streams immediately. Because you will notice, oh boy, I had my, you know when you put your fingers on a keyboard, I was off by one, so I just like did everything wrong. There we go, let me slide the keyboard over 1 full inch. As you can see, I have built up the Red Rocket base, the only frickin' base in the entire frickin' Nuka-World. I find it to be very annoying that you get this like cool area and there's no bases, but I think the intention, I didn't ask the game designers, but I think the intention is this gives you an opportunity to like take over bases in the Commonwealth. That's kind of like the main part of Nuka-World, and I'm not doing that, so they only give you one. But we already have 3 people here. We have a bar set up. We have a general store for when another person comes. One of those persons is a provisioner that I sent to one of my other settlements, that way I can share resources, but I sent him to a settlement in Far Harbor because I just thought that was silly. So the guy from here goes all the way to Far Harbor. It makes no sense. It's so stupid, but I thought it was funny. And then, yes, there are some new decorations that I may or may not put at my other bases when I get back there, but I thought this was fun. And I put the gorilla up there. That's fun to me. And what else did I do? And I put this snake guarding the entrance to the beds. That's where the beds are. So this settlement, I probably literally will never be back to. But I set them up with enough food, enough water, a bar, and enough defense, and enough beds that they'll just never need me. So if I never come back here, theoretically, they should be happy. Theoretically. So, now they don't have the food yet, but as settlers show up, they will. So the only thing, as far as I know, so don't take this with a grain of salt because this has just been my experience, but the only thing settlers will do automatically is farm. Everything else you have to tell them to do, which is kind of annoying. Did I have pizza this week? You know, I was thinking about that, Pithy, when I saw that you got first today. Did I have pizza this week? I feel like I did, but I can't remember. I cannot remember. No, because I had my the Costco frozen cauliflower pizza that I actually really, really enjoy. I had that, but I don't remember if that counts as this week. I don't remember what day that was. It has been a very busy week. We had a work retreat is the wrong word when you just sit in a conference room all day, but it's really nice to see people in person. I know I sound like such an old man, but I started this job kind of at the tail end of the pandemic, so I don't know any of these people. So it's cool to see them in person and work with them, and we did some really good work, some really interesting things and organizational development type stuff. But it's exhausting, and I think that's the reason I'm gonna say no. I did not have pizza this week, and that's unfortunate for both of us. Okay, let's well, there we go. That's what we did between streams. Is we basically built up our settlement. Oh, also, and this almost goes without saying, but I will say it for those of you who knows. Maybe this is your first. This is the part you just started watching, which is fine. Welcome. I moved so many things over to the workshop from the building. I had been originally, I thought I would be able to get this settlement before endgame. So I had been putting a bunch of good quality junk there. So actually, even before I had my first settler, I could build the tower. I could build all of these generators. Like, I could build a lot of stuff before I even could connect settlements. I had so much junk. It took 4 trips. 4 trips maxing out dog meat. It was pretty funny. And then of course, so we cleared out our temporary base. And as you know, last time I finished on just sleeping on my own bed for the first time since I've been here. So that was nice. I made this bed. This bed belongs to me. It is surrounded by missile turrets. It is... I mean, part of me wants to, like, see somebody attack. I forgot how many resources I've acquired. I could build a lot of stuff. Wish the grass wouldn't wiggle so much, because my, like, human eyes that search primarily for movement first are just darting all over the place here. So it is what it is. So last time on the Sole Survivor's Tale, we actually headed to the Safari Adventure, where we helped Cedo and his gorillas protect his home from the evil creatures. Along the way, we completed Cappy in the Haystack quest, and we tracked down all the hidden medallions, where we got some cruddy souvenirs. We didn't even get a t-shirt. Okay, and then after talking with Gage, he pushed for an attack on the Commonwealth, which to us crossed the line. A line we knew was coming, a line we knew was eventually going to be crossed, which led us to initiate open season, which was hunting down all of the raider leaders. And of overwhelming majority of their minions, I guess is the word. So with the raiders eliminated and the power restored to the park, we ended our night, like I said, in the comfort in our own bed at the Red Rocket. So that's what we did last time. So let's get rolling. Oh, on the plan for this time, we have a little bit of running to do. There is one thing and one... That's definitely not it. There's one thing and one thing only we want to do while we're here still. If we see... Here, let's get auto run going. I don't know the answer to this question, because I ran into it while I was moving my stuff and building up Red Rocket. I ran into a few of the raiders still. So they definitely don't have an organized, like, central leadership, but there are still pockets of them. And I'm wondering if they will... three options, right? Will they just despawn over time? If I kill them, will they never respawn? Or are these separate from the main raiders, and I kill them and then they just randomly respawn on the same timetable that they would in the Commonwealth? Actually, don't know. I don't know the answer, but that's how I'm framing the question. So my primary goal is to kill any raider I happen upon. Like I said, open season. Now, theoretically, if they wanted to be friends, maybe I don't have to be so harsh. So, I don't know, like the guy who was helping them at the Nuka monorail. I didn't kill him because he's not hostile to me, so I didn't kill him. Pretty straightforward. And yet we're gonna take out these rats. Oh, well, heck, let's... Oh, no. Okay, well, I wanted to go to Kitty Kingdom and see how lit up things were. All right, well, let's do this then. We're gonna do this time. This time on the Sole Survivor's Tale, we'll explore Nuka-World's newly powered areas, including a couple hidden areas that I went to before, savoring our victory over the raiders before heading back to the Commonwealth. Our journey leads us to where our journey will then lead us to a couple long overlooked spots near our own home base, tying up loose ends in familiar territories. Finally, we will prepare for a critical conversation with Father, reflecting on the Commonwealth's future and our next moves going forward. 50 wants to know, did I like the jester jumping on a roof with the cello and the kazoo? I was very impressed with that video that you put in the Discord. Thank you, Pithy. I don't know if there's going to be any raiders here, because I did not kill these raiders, but I did want to check out the rides to a certain extent. I think Galactic World will be slightly more interesting because this place already had a little bit of power. Wow, there is nobody here. There is nobody here. I don't know what I was expecting. Wow. So I did not come here and kill these raiders. So, okay. Well, we know. I don't know if you know this, Pithy. I may or may not have mentioned this. I was in a Blink-182 cover band with my brother, who is a talented musician. I am not. So, I was actually the second backup kazooist. That was my position because of my lack of talent. Now, the first kazooist never showed, and none of the songs called for a kazoo, so I just kind of was that guy dancing in the background. Yeah, and some of the parts where, you know, where everybody's singing, I might jump in. Not quite close enough to the microphone to be heard, but definitely you could tell I was singing there in the background as well. So that was my to-do in the Blink-182 cover band. All right, we're gonna check out the Galactic Zone. I did read something while, you know, I mentioned this before. I kind of researched the show. I try not to get into spoilers, but I do. Oh, here we go.
Stop by for a photo opportunity.
Oh, there is a bunch of them. Well, this is not what I was expecting today. Hey, the sniper perk where you get another 25% to headshots, it seems to be paying off. This is not what I well, this is so interesting. Kitty Kingdom was empty, and this seems to be very full. I wonder what the logic is. I'm not complaining. I was surprised Kitty Kingdom was so empty. Huh. I mean, take your ammo and stim packs. Oh, I also did, between streams, as I usually do, I did some inventory management, including turning my Nuka-Colas into the Nuka side. I'm just carrying 3 of them because they're so incredibly powerful. 1200 HP, 300 AP, max AP, max health, rad resist. So, yeah, I'm just carrying 3 of them. I think I made 12 of them? I had so many Nuka-Colas on me. It was ridiculous. For the first thing I had to do was make a Nuka-Cola machine so I could pare those down.
Nuka-World is proud to be hosting our quantum celebration.
Is this... I just wanted to check out the rides here. Is this place going to be full, or is it just... Was it just kind of an anomaly? Huh. Okay, I just think that was just a bit of an anomaly. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know where I left off with my Blink-182 cover band story, but I was pretty good at standing there, looking enthused. I wonder if the robots would be enemies of the raiders. Boy, here's another quest that sadly for those of you who love completionist, this is a quest that will go uncompleted. Partially because I will say the main reason is I don't know where I picked up most of these cores. So even if I went online and was like, where to find all the cores, I would probably have to go to all of them. Reptile fellow, hello. We are currently, I don't know how caught up you are, but we're
Due to
currently
high demand,
celebrating
we've added a second performance
our
of the
victory
Queen's
over the
Gauntlet
Raiders
Coronation.
and
Please
just
check
kind
your
of
park brochure
doing a
for
little
details.
tour of the park. So there is actually one place I wanted to go before we leave Nuka-World, and we're done with Nuka-World. We weren't going to side with Raiders, but I wanted to check out the Granchester Mystery Mansion. Is this a 10-minute thing, or is it an hour-long thing? Is it very fun? Is it fascinating? Is it interesting, or is it lame? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I was in a rush one day when we happened upon it, and I just thought, well, let me come back. Well, this is me coming back. Oh, these guys take a lot of shots, huh? Wow, they really do. You know, now that I have the sniper perk, the get him, dog meat. Yeah, get him, dog meat. Did you just hit my dog? I think you hit my dog. You okay, buddy? Yeah, I gotta let him get a couple every now and then, otherwise he gets bored. You know, very smart dogs, they need that, what do we call it, enrichment? He needs that enrichment. This looks like a lovely pile of death. Yeah, sure, we'll swim through this. Sure. So what I was gonna say is, after getting the sniper perk, the sniper rifle feels, I think it feels, what's that sound? Crave crickets? Yeah, I hate these guys. It actually feels better. It's the level 3 of the perk, but actually getting the higher percent to hit in VATS, I think it feels good. It makes the sniper rifle more viable up close. Dog meat! Help! Dog meat's like, you got this. Do I want to pick up even more meat? Probably not. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm only doing it because there's a place to cook them right there. Oh no! These are settlers and not raiders. Darn. Come on, guys. They really thought, well, you know what? Now that the raiders are gone, maybe people like this will be sleeping out here, where this is obviously not safe. That's what I'm going to tell myself. There's going to be less random people dying. Tell myself. Okay, let's check out this, not the junkyard. Not the homestead. Oh. Boy, that save game looks just like a crash. What are those random sounds? I think they're crickets. But, like, in the background. Unless you're hearing something else. Like, definitely let me know if there's weird sounds going on. I actually hate the crickets in this game. They added them to Far Harbor and Nuka-World. And I actually find them really annoying, but the problem is the effect sounds are also tied to the dialogue, which seems very dumb. Oh, the cartoon sounds. Oh, like my character going, that is a perk. Okay, here. All right, quick run through the perks that make noise. Quick run. We have Idiot Savant, which means randomly receive an XP bonus from any action. The one I currently have is you receive 5x XP. Another random noise that gets made is Grim Reaper Sprint. Any kill in VATS now have a 35% chance to restore all action points and refill your crit meter. And then another one that makes sound is 4-leaf clover, which is each hit in VATS now has a very good chance of filling your crit meter. That's subjective. It's 2%, so it's like 6%, 8%, 10%, whatever, something like that. Also, I think Ricochet makes a sound. I don't have this perk, and then Mysterious Stranger makes a sound, and the dude shows up. But I also don't have this perk. So that is a semi-definitive guide to all the perks that make noise. This was not lit up before, he says unconfidently. I'm wondering if this is because the power was restored or because it's nighttime and it was daytime when I came here last. Take her. I think, I mean, I don't want to say this confidently, but I'm fairly certain this is a play on the Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester family of the gun fame. Okay, I'm speaking off the cuff. I did not research this, but this is like in my memory banks. They, the like wife of Henry Winchester, we'll say, kind of went a little eccentric and built things like stairs that go nowhere and kind of weird places, and then was believed the victims of gun violence was like haunting them. I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, allergies. So, that is like what's in my brain. So if that's horribly wrong, I apologize. And please use a more reliable resource. I was going to say like Google, but what's up with Google lately? Am I right? I guess use Bing now. We're going to... Oh, how quaint. A super mutant. Well, we might kill him later, but of course, as always, I like to walk around the outside to see what we have. Of course, we'll go up to the top floor. So this is what I did last time. I just checked it out, and then I was like, no, I don't have time. Fail. It's like, I don't have time, let's go. And then we went on and did our mission. But now we do have time. Oh, well.
Only opens with a key.
That requires a key, so that's a big nopey doodle butt there. Let's walk around the front. This is the last thing we're doing in Nuka-World, folks, unless somebody tells me something very different. This is my plan. And we're heading back to the Commonwealth.
Please remember, Granchester Mystery Mansion, Inc. is not responsible for any injuries sustained during your visit. Thank you for visiting the Granchester Mystery Mansion. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, okay. Maybe I've already talked to him. All right, let's eat some of that crispy cave cricket we just made. And then, do we need water? No, we're gonna head it off. Okay. Are there like massively dangerous enemies in here? No idea. Let's find out together. Let's start with our big gun. I don't have a ton of ammo. I pared down, in anticipation of leaving, I've pared down my loadout. So I don't have a ton of items on me. Oh, here we go. Oh. So let's see how close this is to my imperfect recall of the thing it probably is parodying.
Mystery Mansion begins with Morticia and Hannibal Granchester.
Okay, this is actually creepier than I thought already. I've made a mistake.
Morticia nearly dies giving birth to their only child, Lucy. Hannibal never wanted a child and resents the young girl for the near death of his wife. Please proceed to the next room. Or shoving or pushing.
What the heck is happening already?
Disruptive.
Why am I in
behavior
caution, and what was that bullet?
being removed from the Granchester Mystery Mansion.
A turret. Okay, turrets aren't scary. Okay, let's take a second. You know, we're rather close to Halloween, so in a way, this kind of works, right? Okay. Oh, my computer's being weird. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I don't know why it's being weird. Okay, so obviously it's a guided tour. That door was open. It wants us to go that way. So we're gonna check upstairs, and there's a mine here. Now, mine's not a problem for us. Oh. Oh, why is there a bloody handprint? Okay, I actually didn't think this was like a horror situation. There's a plaque to activate. What is activating to do? Bloody handprints. There's a turret over in that room, which is not a big deal to us. Tripwire, classic. Okay. Creepy. Yeah, I confirm this is based on the Winchester Mystery House. Haha, you thought you... Okay. Oh, all the plaques activate. Oh. Oh. My computer's like being very strange. Okay, dog meat doesn't like it in here. All right, I wonder if you activate the plaques in a certain order, something happens. Let's operate with that assumption. And before we click the first one, let's understand and recognize where they all are. So, obviously these traps were not part of the original tour. So somebody came here, set up. Here's my theory. All right, we're taking a guess. Somebody came here, set things up, and then got like freaked out by like the mystery house aspect of it. That's my theory. That is my theory. Okay, what are you saying, Reptile Fella? OMG, my 26-36-975 run of Portal 1 glitchless has been verified after 28 days. I don't know what that is in context, but it sounds amazing. Is that like how you're 1334th in like the whole universe? Wow.
Can't pick this.
Wow. That's your Portal 1 speed war time. That's 26 minutes? 36 seconds, 975 glitchless, meaning that means you like play normal or within the bounds of the game? Or how, sorry, I'm not a speedrunner. You can tell by how long it takes me to finish this room. 26 minutes, wow. That is wild. How long did it take me? 4 hours? I mean, I wasn't rushing, but still. I am very impressed.
As a young child,
This door's gonna shut behind me. This door is gonna shut behind me.
parents.
It's happening. Let's do it.
In this very room, her mother read her story by gorgeous. With no friends to speak of, she would capture small animals to play with.
Creepy.
Their skins were found nailed to the undersides of the furniture. Guests are not allowed to remove items as souvenirs. Please proceed to the next room.
I've already taken a bunch of stuff, but I wouldn't call it removing items because I've been like disarming traps. So let's not loot things. Oh, wait, there's plaques. Okay, hold on. I forgot about my own plan to activate the plaques. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're just informational. Evo, 31 months. Welcome back. So Reptile Fellows says, it ain't great, but it's your first proper run. No, that's pretty great. Being 1300th in the world is amazing. Evo says it's my mistake. Your face should pop up. Boom! There's your face. Isn't that a fun little thing that I added? It's a fun little thing. 31-month mistake, and I appreciate that mistake. Okay, Morticia Granchester ordered this stairway to nowhere built in an effort to confuse evil spirits possessing her daughter Lucy. Okay, so this story is not too far off of the one I kind of vaguely recalled from Real World. Where was the other plaque? So we're gonna. The plaques don't seem to activate; they just seem to tell a story.
The key.
Why are you scaring us, Joker? I get scared very easily. But that was the sound. Oh, here it is. Of the resubscribe. Throughout the mansion, you'll find doors like this one that open to blank walls and attempt to confuse spirits possessing Lucy. Great. Okay. I don't know why there's bloody handprints, but yes, so far the plaques are just informational. I thought they would unlock some bigger thing. 1446. That's okay. I'll allow you to make that mistake. Whew. The portrait of Morticia Granchester. Photographs suggest that the artist took many liberties to make it look more youthful and attractive. Interesting. I would have no context for that. Okay. Every room so far has been trapped. There we go.
Was soon convinced her daughter was possessed. Hannibal was certain he could beat
What's that sound?
evil out of her. Morticia complained every morning of ghostly chills afflicting her in this very hall. Taking the advice of her psychic, she persuaded Hannibal to build fireplaces to drive the spirits from it. We are not responsible for injuries of any guests attempting to crawl into the fireplaces. Please proceed to the next room.
It's gunners that took over this place? Swing and a miss. Wow. I realize I missed the first shot, but I really thought it would one-shot him with that second one. Every time I don't use VATS, I do not great. I'm really surprised. So gunners took this place over? That just doesn't check out to me. Throughout her short life, Lucy was fascinated with fire. She liked to throw insects in the flames and watch them burn. Amazing. That sounds great. Yeah, I should have just used my sniper on him, but still. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Dude. That globe. What I really need now is aluminum.
Morticia's psychic insisted
This is already set off?
by
Huh.
driving out her evil spirit.
Okay.
Runes to confuse
I hate that you have to
the
look at the speaker to hear them.
making it more difficult for them to find Lucy. One morning, Hannibal came in here to find a doll that looked suspiciously like him, swinging from loose. Climbing on the ceiling furniture is strictly prohibited.
Okay, we can hear the turret.
To the next room.
We can hear the turret in the next room. But now we know it's Gunners. I gotta tell you, Gunners is a whole lot less scary than, like, evil spirits. Go ahead and shut that for now. I wanna give this a real look here. We have some upside down furniture. Classic horror movie tropes. Well, who knew this would be a little taste of Halloween? Oh. After creating the upside down room, the Granchesters stopped receiving visitors. Most of their high society friends had begun to shun them. Oh. Here's the thing, though. Like, not an enemy.
Hannibal's face.
Yes, an enemy.
Quick when Lucy put might.
Now we're enemies. That makes sense. There we go.
Lucy first attempted to kill
Hmm. Oh. Yep, cake pan. That could be aluminum. Be aluminum. Oh, yeah, finally. I know they're saying stuff, but I'm not near the speaker.
Guests are asked to refrain from using the kitchen spoons as swords and dueling with them.
Oh, I just literally broke the rule 3 minutes ago that I said I wasn't going to break, which is stealing stuff. And other than disarming trap, I have officially stolen things. So it's too late. Was that noise? Ooh, master lock. Here we go. Master lock usually means here's your little reward for getting a lockpick 4. Just like master hacker. Oh, come on. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh no, come on. What am I doing? Why am I so bad at this? What? What? Oh, geez. You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is so easy with the controller. The haptic feedback that it gives you. When I played this game originally, and I didn't play it all the way through or anything, but I definitely remember lockpicking being very easy. And thinking, why do I have 7,000 bobby pins? And why is lockpick like perk number 4? You don't break lockpicks. How? Like, who's even breaking lockpicks? Because it was on a controller. It is like nearly impossible to break a lockpick. So this is like a creepy, bloody room. This is. Oh. Okay. Remember earlier when I said my prediction was that like raiders took over and set up base and then left? I think change that, but for gunners, because of the evil spirits here. And that's why only the robots are still around. Because the robots are... This is novice, by the way. This is the lowest level. So there's no reason for that. The robots are immune. I'm hearing things, and some of those things are dog meat. Okay, all of this is behind a master lock, so do we need novice locks? Sweet. I knew you were there. That's right, it took me 3 shots. What? What is this? What is this? What? I don't understand. Now this the storytelling has gotten slightly more confusing for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 traders with the D were brought down here and slaughtered by the gunner robots. Now I'm really confused. Gunners are not nice, but they don't like lure traders into an area to kill them. And again, I've only seen machines. Is this it? This is it? It's over. Whoa. Okay.
As we pass back through the parlor, notice the stairway going nowhere. This was yet another attempt by Morticia to confuse the evil spirits possessing her daughter. It is not permitted to dangle small children over the railing as you proceed to the next room.
Oh, we're not done. Yeah, Paragon Bobby, I'm in the haunted house. Perfect timing for Halloween time.
Madame Scarlata
I
conducted
didn't know what to
seances
expect.
in this room for Morticia.
Oh,
in
we're
an
gonna get some
attempt
seances.
To drive the evil spirits from her daughter. Lucy would sit in the room above this one and knock on the ceiling during seances.
There's gas in this room. I just saw that. How do I undo a grenade? Shoot, I'm holding down Alt, so every button I hit is like Alt Tab. Okay, that did it. This room is full of gas.
Scarlata once accused the little girl of trying to push.
Oh no, it's not gas. It's this is seance. Okay, all right, we're about to get high. I don't like this.
No need to be scared. Modern science has proven that ghosts are not real.
You can't
and
prove that
seances
ghosts aren't
are
real.
fake.
You can prove that
When
any
the Granchester Mystery Mansion
individual
was
seance is
sold
fake.
at auction, several trick candles were found here. Proceed to
saw that coming. Now the good news is we are incredibly tough. So no problem. Totally called it. Dogmeat's also incredibly tough. So no big deal. I can't.
Scanner's clear.
Why am I moving so slow? I have goosebumps right now. This is a physical being. I cannot target, nor interact with, nor pacify. This physical being is looking at me and interacting with me.
Yo, psst. Take a look.
Dogmeat, who is a dog, knows that that is a girl and can inspect her. Thoughts, Dogmeat? Dogmeat's freaked out too. I believe I heard an Assaultron. As you all know, my least favorite of the enemies. I guess we're just so stealthy that it was not a big deal. I have Dogmeat leveled up to like Dog Companion level 4 perk, so I'm not as afraid of Assaultrons as I used to be. So I guess the girl somehow plays into getting those traitors killed? I don't know. I think she's supposed to be a distraction, and I'm supposed to be like freaked out, but I'm super tough and scary myself. Oh, and there she is again. And just got all these. Grenade! Grenade time, please! See you never, Assaultron Dominator.
These items may be purchased in the souvenir shop.
So the girl was up here again.
With a toy boning knife
Two girls, I'm calling it.
used to skin small animals.
Great.
Adults, functional replicas are available.
Perfect.
When you are done browsing, please proceed to the next room.
Okay. Assaultrons, and I know I killed this one fairly easily, but they're too tough. If I wasn't already targeting them in bats, then they would have gone stealthy, and then who knows what would have happened. A lot of pre-war cash here at Nuka-World. If that was a bigger resource in this game, this would be the place that you'd go. Is that the basement I was already in? I believe so. So I wonder if we're gonna find why? I don't know. Shoot. Dogmeat, run!
That was mysteriously
I haven't got hit by a trap yet, so they got me this time.
Hannibal came to Lucy's room
They
to
got me.
punish her for the prank.
Oh, I don't like hearing about this.
Never know for sure how it happened, but he was found with a pair of scissors driven through his eye and into his brain.
Oh.
Lucy claimed she was holding them in self-defense as he tried to beat her with his cane. She said he drifted them onto the scissors.
Good.
When asked
Screw him.
why his fingers had all been cut off, she replied that it was so he couldn't hold the cane again.
I think I like Lucy. She's kind of vicious.
Was found dead in the master bedroom with a cloth doll stuffed in her mouth.
That one, not so much.
Her wrists had rope.
Okay, maybe I don't want to hear about this story after all. We're gonna keep going.
No
Oh,
way
I
to pick
can't.
this.
Lucy insisted that the doll was solely responsible because Morticia wouldn't give her a kiss goodnight.
Okay, it's definitely gotten creepier then.
Lucy was committed to an asylum. On her 18th birthday, she escaped. 9 days later, she was found hanging in the attic.
Boy, this story got
dead
real dark.
from
Sorry, everybody.
apparent Suicide. Please proceed to the next room.
I mean, you want to talk about some dude trying to beat her with the cane, getting a scissor in the eyeball? I'm like, I don't even feel bad for the guy. You know what I mean? Come at me with the cane, see what happens. Hey, Zachariah, it would have been great if we could have had a conversation, but you don't want to have a conversation. So, you just want to be hostile. Is the spirit of Lucy going to thank me for clearing out the house of these enemies? Yeah, I don't love the story about what happened to her mom. How did he get a key? Or maybe there's only one.
Bingo.
Hey, Nuka Punch. I think we have the best recipe, but still. This is our first raider, our first like human that we've seen. And I was hoping, is this a hint? No. I was hoping that there'd be, oh, here we go. Some sort of story or something. Tour guide controls. Okay. You terminal, you ain't good for nothing. That means you're good for something. If you ain't good for nothing, right? So this is a good for something terminal? Is it even recording what I type, you piece of junk? I should do a voice for Zachariah. I love doing voices. I'm not good at them, but I do enjoy it. Let's go. Ain't got nobody else to talk to. Guess I'll talk to this stupid terminal. It gets lonely up here, but I'm used to that. At least I'm getting by and I'm free. You know, I'm glad I ditched the damn gunners at the Mass Pike interchange. Oh, they're all dead, so you did live a little longer for doing that. I was sick of taking orders from Winlock and Barnes. Dead. Both of those losers thought they were hot stuff, but hope they're dead now. This Granchester place sure is perfect. I brought some of my toys with me. I'm gonna set up the place to make the attraction a little deadlier. Haunted house my ass. This place is a joke. This is turning out to be a pretty sweet setup after all. All I gotta do is leave a few tickets by that stupid ticket taker, and they scamper in like rats to garbage. Already bagged a dumbass Minutemen that wandered in and some family traveling west. Minutemen had some good stuff, but the family only had some food and caps. Who the hell travels a wasteland with no weapons and ammo? Idiots. Now I hate this guy and I'm glad he's dead. He's not wrong though. They don't deserve to die, but now at least we know the story. He set this up using his gunner traps and his gunner robots that he took and is luring people in. So he was a gunner, but essentially became a raider and is luring people in to steal their stuff. And he's killed at least 6 people that we know of. So very glad he's dead. Added some more traps and tweaked the bot. The last group of Wastelanders almost got to me. They had some sweet loot though. Finally cut a deal with those Nuka-World raiders to sell my stuff to them. I was running out of food and water. Can't eat guns. We hate this guy. One of those damn bots keeps malfunctioning. Can't figure out which one. He keeps laughing or something. Gotta be the Assaultron because it kind of sounds like a little girl. Gonna take me forever to fix that crap. And now he's dead. I'm glad he didn't want to talk to us, because if he had talked us out of killing him, I would have not been happy with that. This is a master lock, not requiring the key. Interesting. So I'm thinking this is a... Oh, geez. I think this is the room where that last group had some good loot. And I'm not even close. I haven't even wiggled it. I don't even know where the starting point is. There we go. Oh, and then I just get it.
Nice.
Nice. This is some pretty good loot. There's still more here. We are hungry and thirsty somehow. Boy, have we been playing that long? We have not. This is very strange. I actually might be bugged. So this is the master lock. So this is not the primary tour still. We're off tour. That smoke rising looks like it's horror, but that's actually, I'm 99% sure, just the smoke coming off of the turret. And so it's a little odd. Okay. All right.
Psst.
Bro, dog mate, do me a solid and
Grab anything useful.
go over there. Hey, good boy. I'll take that. Yep, I mean, this looks like his little setup where he built traps and repaired the bots and stuff like that. Okay. Whew. We've got so much paint you don't even know. When I was doing inventory between streams, I was like, I have like 50 paints. I'm never gonna turn those into the wall. So in my head canon, my character will turn those in to Diamond City. I'm looting things that are oil and aluminum, resources that I kind of always need, or just straight screws, or circuit boards. All of those things are light loot that's super helpful. We're not likely to max out our weight because we just are walking around 400 weight now, finally. But I also don't... Good job with the music. Good job with the music. The music got me. The music got me. Now, I know the music was like, oh, that's where the little girl ran. But the music legitimately scared me. And, I don't know how I'm gonna play a horror game on Wednesday. For those of you watching live, Wednesday, October 30th, I am gonna be playing a horror game that's coming up. For those of you watching on YouTube, I just played it a few days ago. So, and the game will be up on YouTube already. But I'm starting to kind of think it was a bad idea. Starting to think it was a bad idea. You do the same with all the tools the Vault 81 guy wants? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he just says I'll pay you for tools. They're all just in a toolbox in Sanctuary. Yeah, I gave him I had 5 or 6 tools on me, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Okay, folks, that was the Granchester Mystery House. So I didn't want to spoil anything, so I didn't do my inner narration beforehand. So we're gonna do it now, although we all just experienced it. So let's see how accurate it would have been. The Granchester Mystery House stood ominously in the distance, its towering spires and creepy vines hinting at the secrets hidden within. As I approached, a chill ran down my spine, reminding me of the countless horrors encountered throughout the Commonwealth. Inside, echoes of the past resonated throughout the dusty halls, revealing clues about the mansion's former residents and their tragic fate. Navigating the dimly lit rooms, I prepared for whatever lurked in the shadows, knowing that each discovery could lead to peril or untold treasures. Okay, that not too bad. Not too bad. I had to change some things real time there, but we're good. Whew. Okay, that's Nuka-World. We did it. That's Nuka-World. That's it. I'm leaving Nuka-World right now. Yeah. Wow. I gave my final thoughts on Nuka-World last time, so I won't go through that again. But I think the short version is this game has been worth it. Just the main game. So thinking about like, hey, is this DLC worth it? I don't know. You know, like if I had like paid $15 for this at the time, maybe I would have thought, I don't know if it was worth it. It wasn't. But the fact that for me and probably for most people that have played it since, this is part of some bundle or Game of the Year edition or whatever. And in that context, yeah, of course it's worth it. So for me, the question is, was it worth my time? And I think the answer is yes. And I also think for some reason, oh, like why is that quest activated? We'll activate. We'll activate this quest. Oh shoot, I want to do this quest too. We do have a few more things to do before we're done. But I mean, look how few quests there are. Like, look how few quests there actually are. Isn't that wild? In the whole game, you start out and it's just like endless. And some of those probably should be relegated to mystery quests, honestly. How do I get out of here? What am I doing? Why am I going north again? East. East is the direction I want to go. Oh, that's why, because I wanted to go around that. Oh, don't crash on me. Okay. Wow. Hardcore. Do you see how tough these things are? They are no joke. Also just a nice little reminder about all the dangers out here as I try to casually run through like it's no big deal. And it's like, no, it's a big deal. There are serious amounts of enemies everywhere. All right, let's go. Now I have rads. Now I've increased my disease possibility. And of course, we're going north again somehow. All right, that's the cricket cave that we came by. Dogmeat, I know you found something, but we gotta go, buddy. We've got things to do back in the Commonwealth. Raikou says, hi, Joker. Oh, well, hi, right back at you. Welcome back to the show. We're literally done with Nuka-World. We're leaving right now. We are leaving Nuka-World. Ugh, this rad storm is not my favorite. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I should have 3 vertebrate grenades on me. And if I don't, geez, I hit a wall. Literally. We're going to be actually in quite a bit of trouble if we don't. That's the short version. I must have taken the least efficient path possible. You know, Paragon Bobby, speaking of holding on to like turn-ins, I actually don't collect them most of the time, the viable blood samples and the technical documents, mostly because I don't really want to help the Brotherhood, but maybe post endgame. You're so pissed at Borderlands 2 right now? Tell me why. This might be a surprise to most of you, but I've barely played Borderlands. I played, I think, part 2 or 3 local co-op with my brother. We played for about 4 or 5 hours. We had a good time, and I've never played since. I wish more games were local co-op. Okay. You're wanting element legendary. Okay, I don't think I got far enough to even understand that. We could run all the way backwards through the gauntlet. Why don't we just take the elevator? What is this little town? Have we been here? I like how it says that's the Commonwealth. That's not quite the Commonwealth. What is this? All right, hold on. We've been farming for 2 days, basically. That's like when I first played Destiny. So most of you probably know the game Destiny. I'll tell you my Destiny story. I played the, what was it, open beta or pre-release? I'm not quite sure how it counted, but I really enjoyed it. I actually liked it a lot. And then I got whatever the max level was for the pre-release, and I was playing with some of my friends and having a really good time. And then the game came out, and I had to start over, and for some reason, I was like so bored the second time that I never played, even though I bought the game. And then they came out and said, you all probably remember this because relatively a lot of controversy. They then came out and said they're going to make a part 2 after saying they weren't going to make a part 2 and they were just going to keep updating 1 forever. Felt very EverQuest to me, and I was like, never mind. And I never played again.
We are now
But yeah,
arriving at the station.
farming
Please be sure to
legendaries
collect
can be, oops, wrong button.
and personal belongings
Draining.
before exiting the Nuka Express.
Okay. I mean, we're technically officially...
Attention. In the event of an
Okay.
emergency, remain
We're
calm
officially
and
back in the
obey all
Commonwealth, but
safety
it doesn't feel like it
and
until we go
instructions
outside.
Provided by Nuka-World employees. Thank you.
You know, it's, oh God, it's weird to be back, right? It's weird because we went from Far Harbor to doing just a couple things in the Commonwealth to Nuka-World. So, like, it feels like it's been months. There's 5 types of elements in the game. Oh, okay, I see. So you're trying to get the element, which will then unlock, is it crafting or unlock the ability to do certain things? That makes more sense then. Versus like you're just trying to get a random weapon like you would in this game. You're like, man, I really want a lucky 10mm. Well, we are back in the Commonwealth. Okay. So, we're back in the Commonwealth, and we do have a couple things that we're going to do pretty much immediately. Oh, wait a second. Is one of them right here? We actually might... I didn't really plan this out. I just know there's a couple things that I wanted to do today. And I think we're actually really close to one of them. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Returning to the Commonwealth after taking out all of the Raider leaders, we felt the weight of our decisions in Nuka-World. Both the thrill of toppling the Raider leaders, but it was tempered by a sobering realization of what it meant to choose that level of violence over just leaving them be. Back home, there was a renewed sense of purpose in rebuilding and securing the Commonwealth, driven by the conviction that it would remain free from the tyranny of groups like those Raiders. And with a fresh sense of duty, I set my sights on old, unfinished tasks, ready to protect the people and any new threats that lay ahead. Okay. So, in my brain, I kind of thought we were going to be taking a vertibird. We will not need to take a vertibird. We are, however, going to go to one of our bases and actually save. There should be a limited number of threats out here. Is this a cave? Okay. Well, let's check out this cave real quick. All right. Yeah, we'll leave him be. No reason to have a problem. It's just a little cave. Nothing in there worth exploring. That's his home. We're gonna leave him be if we can. Dog meat. Dog meat, buddy. Now he's attacking my dog. I was willing to let it go. Let's see. Can I pacify? Can I pacify? I guess you can't pacify once you've engaged, which is one of the many reasons people say this is a pointless perk. There's an element you can get, like corrosive fire electric, that I'm trying to get on certain weapons. Oh, okay. So kind of, yeah, then it is kind of like Fallout, where you're like, I really want a certain variant. And there's a 5% chance, but you're getting, so 5% chance theoretically is 1 in 20. And you said you've been doing it for 2 days, so you're on the extreme unluck there. I mean, I remember the last 2 tournaments I've lost playing poker, when I finally put all my chips in versus somebody with a bigger stack, I had a way better hand. You know, obviously you want to go in with the best, but 5% was plenty enough for them. You just standing around? Oh, you're the store? Okay. All right, taking a break. That's fine. You're allowed to take a break. Okay, here we are. We're back at one of our settlements. Back from lurking, reptile fellow. Well, perfect timing. We just got back to our settlements, and we're going to head on to the next phase of our world here. We're going to just drop off the kind of stuff we don't really need. I don't know. I don't need that many mines. I don't need that many Molotov cocktails. I don't need any plasma grenades. Let's look here. Did I pick up anything on accident? I was trying not to pick up stuff. If there's some rat meat, I'll drop that in here. I don't remember if I picked that up or not. Yeah, rat roach meat. Meat we don't eat. It rhymes, that's how you know. Just kidding. Cooked things we want to hold on to. I think I got some irradiated blood. It doesn't weigh very much. Hub flour. Yeah, okay. So, yep. Meat. Meat, no. Food, yes. Okay. Now let's go over to junk. Of course, we're going to store all of our junk that we just got and all of our junk ammo. Although I am a little low on 10mm, aren't I? We'll be fine. We're going to head back to Sanctuary not too long. So, yes, let's go through the decontamination. Do I not have a decontamination arch here? Oh. Hello, sir. We're looking for a decontamination arch. I don't have one. I'm gonna build one. Okay. Power? Is it under power? Miscellaneous? I don't really know how to make a better system for organizing the things, but I do find it difficult to organize the things. It looks like I am getting low on aluminum and fiber optics. Fiber optics don't use as much, but aluminum's used in like everything. Okay, there is not enough power in the system. Okay, watch this. You want a pro tip, folks? I don't want to build another generator. So what I can do is, well, first of all, I have to detach this wire. I keep forgetting to do that. So I go store. Now I take this. Oh, nope. I just move it closer to like the starting point of the power generation. And what it does is now some of these turrets down the line, see, like that one, it won't work. But this works because it assumes priority in the power. And then watch this. This is the best part, is I can just turn it off. So now it's off and the power did not turn back on. So that is literally the exact opposite of what I said was going to happen. Okay, just to defend myself, to temporarily defend myself for being an idiot. A lot of things that have a push button to operate it will give the power back to the system when you do that, but apparently not the decontamination arch. So I was showing you all a fun little tip that in fact was fake news. So that's okay. We'll just remove the wire and it'll still be fine. We didn't waste our resources, and if we ever need it again, we'll just temporarily build a wire. But that is pretty funny. I really thought I was going to show you all some pro tip from a pro Fallout 4 player. No, none of those things are true. Where's my water fountain? Actually, you know, now that I'm here and noticing the lack of contamination arch and other amenities, I'm realizing I have not been here in a long time. Okay, furniture, miscellaneous. This is a maybe. You know how I just struggle with how things are organized. Here we go. Now this is the cheesiest cheese in the game, which is you just attach a water fountain to a random wall and you get purified water. One of the hardest resources to get early game, and it's just here in the menu. Would have been nice if it worked though. It does work. I'll tell you this, reptile fellow. To defend myself to any degree that is worth defending, it does work with anything that is a tower. So like a recruitment beacon, if I were to turn it off, then the power is restored down the line. That does work. I know that because I've done it many a times. So there's that. This is a weird little settlement I made, isn't it? Yeah, this, you can tell this is one of my early ones, the way things are designed. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't make them necessarily like beautiful or anything, but I came back, I added stores, and I added defense. But yeah, no, the decontamination arch does not follow the same protocol as other switched things based on towers. That's pretty funny. Oh, that was funny. So you asked a question before. Have I played the Evil Within franchise? I play an exactly one horror or gore or scary of any kind video game a year, and I only have done that once I've started streaming, and that is only around Halloween. I get very into video games, so scary video games are scarier than a scary movie to me. You want to go to a haunted house? My brother and I, we usually hit up a haunted house or two during the year. Nothing. They can't even get a reaction from me. I'm a stone cold killer. Unless I'm playing a video game, and then I scream and I get scared. It's just so scary. So, yes. Again, I mentioned this before, but those of you on Twitch, I'll be playing a horror game on the 30th. Hopefully I can get through the whole game. You know, I don't want to be up super late, and I'm kind of slow. But if you are watching this on YouTube, then it was like 4 days ago or something. I do need to, like, if anybody has the Blue Yeti X microphone, if anybody can tell me how to fix the fact that it cuts out every time I scream, which 99% of the times is exactly what I want it to do. I do not want to blow your eardrums out, but I would like it if you would all, it just goes silent. So the few times that I scream, it just goes silent, and that doesn't really work for a horror game. I'm not planning on screaming. I hope I don't scream at all, but we're here. What's the name of the game? I might as well just announce it now. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I just played it a couple days ago, so you can watch it. Still Wakes the Deep. I watched the trailer, and it looks so scary. So I'm not... We'll see. We'll see. If you're watching this on YouTube, that happened in the past, so you wouldn't know. Okay, folks, guess what we are gonna do? You're saying such a nice game? Good. We're going to the Federal Ration Stockpile. It happens to be right here. For some reason in my brain, I thought it was up here, so that works out perfectly for us. I've been wanting to check it out, and here we are. So no problem. We watched 3FS play it. I don't know who that is. but hopefully it was good. It's a good game. That's good. I did so a little bit. We'll call it a mechanic spoiler, not a story spoiler, because I watched the trailer and I did a little bit of googling. I have to be careful with the games that I play. I can't play anything. There's certain topics that upset me too much, like just full transparency, and so I have no interest in playing a game that causes that level of emotional disturbance. I can handle gore and stuff like that to a certain extent. I don't like it, but I can handle it. So I try to do a little bit of kind of checking for that. And this game, from what I can tell, so tiny little spoiler for this game. I'll give you a second to tune out if you're not interested in this. It's not a story spoiler, but it is mostly like a like walking sim is almost an insult, but it is like a narrative driven, focused kind of play, which is exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want in a horror game. I don't want there to be some like creature coming at me with a very difficult weapon and I have to shoot it 27 times, you know, in a very certain order, or I'm gonna die. It causes me too much stress. You see what happens when I get charged by an Assaultron. So the fact that it is more, I know there's like some quick time events and there's some maybe some light puzzles. Again, I try not to spoil it for myself, but I know it's not like a super complicated gameplay. So that's what I'm looking for. So we'll hopefully just have, you'll think you'll like the game then? Okay, good. I did, this was a suggestion in the Discord by Pithy, actually. I don't know if you're still here, Pithy, but yeah, so I'm playing the game Pithy said. A little expensive though. Let me just throw it out there. For a game that most people beat in 3 to 5 hours, I'm like, all right. Coming at me with like $40. I found it on sale on the internet. Okay, so what are we doing here, folks? The Lonely Chapel, there's an entrance here. I don't know if you all knew that. I found this a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean probably like part 5, which is funny that I was so close to Nuka-World and didn't even know it. But yeah, Sunshine was one of my first places, and I found the Lonely Chapel, and there's the entrance there, and then there was a Federal Rations stockpile, which I've been wanting to check out, but I figure I'll go in this entrance. Kerr says you hope you like it, you had fun today. Did you play today, Kerr? Was that when I was sleeping? I have not seen it then. Well, obviously. You need to go now, bye? Deuces. No worries. My coffee's cold, but I have a refill here in my Oregon. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. If it covers my face, then it'll focus. 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 It's not focusing. All right, well, I'll show you from here. It's a little dark. We got Bigfoot, and this is an Oregon mug. I'm working on a contract with Oregon, so I thought I would buy the Starbucks mug. You didn't manage to finish it. How long did you play, Kerr? Because I think we have similar play speeds. Is that fair to say? I might not finish it, which will be too bad, because I would like to finish it in one day. But anyways, Oregon is a beautiful state. I don't know those of you who are in the United States and have been there, but it is a beautiful state. Some of the forest areas remind me very much of my childhood because it was not that far away from Oregon. And just some beautiful nature. And of course, Bigfoot's very popular there. I mean, Bigfoot's anywhere. It's probably Oregon. Throw it out there. It was about 3.5 to 4 hours. Oh boy. And we do have similar play speeds, Kerr. Now I'm nervous. The funny news is, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you just go back and be like, did you finish it? It's right there. It's posted. Just a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm like 2 days ahead on YouTube. I was 3, but I did travel for work, so then I like lost a day. So it's like, if I record it on Wednesday, then it'll go up on, you know, like the following Sunday kind of thing versus Thursday. But for the horror game, my plan is to put it up the next day, so it'll be a little tight on my schedule. But We're gonna make it work. Okay, we are in the Federal Rations Stockpile. This place was mentioned when we cleared out the Beantown Brewery. So we always wanted to go here. The Beantown Brewery Raiders tried to make a deal with the people here, and it didn't work. So we're going to take out whoever's here, the Raiders, and we have taken out almost everybody, if not every like Raider stronghold at this point, and definitely have taken out every Gunner stronghold. They're the most organized, so I feel good about that. Here we go. At the Federal Ration Stockpile, I faced the remnants of a desperate past where food and resources were hoarded under lock and key before the bombs fell. Clearing out the raiders who've taken over the site, I uncovered a wealth of supplies to aid in the Commonwealth settlements. A small but meaningful victory in the ongoing struggle for survival. Each reclaimed ration pack was a step towards a more resilient community, echoing their commitment to safeguard those I've sworn to protect. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my big gun, unless otherwise noted. I don't know if there's gonna be traps. I don't know exactly how this is gonna work, but this feels very trappy. No? No? Okay, is there nothing here? There is something here. Okay, good. Actually, we got a turret with this gun. Okay, there's people here. Pull out this gun. Oh, jeez. That's a turret, but it's not letting me shoot it.
No need.
What would you say?
Hide. It'll all be over soon.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Welcome, Raiders. We're gonna finish this. Intense moment here. Oh, there is actually a. Oh,
You should be.
I'm not scared per se. Startled, yes. Startled, but not scared. All right, well, Graylee, thank you so much for the raid. Okay, yeah, thank you again, Graylee, for the raid. Here we go. We're gonna take out some raiders, different kind of raiders. You're all welcome. They are not welcome. I don't need any more Nuka-Cola. We have so much Nuka-Cola, I don't even know what to do with it ever. Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. I'm weirdly bad at this, so let's remove some duds. Of course, it's always tries reset first. I don't want tries reset. I want duds removed. All right, we'll remove like 3 duds, and then we will get this on the first try, because that's how the game works. If I spend the time doing the dud removal, I usually get it right away. But okay. All right. We do have 6 guesses, because we have Nick's perk. We have like a bobblehead. Like, yeah, we do have a lot of guesses. Okay. Room. A lot of words start with R. Easy. Let's go Link. Link seems like a weird one. Okay, good. 0. We like 0. Actually, we don't like 0 because it didn't eliminate any other words. Except for Seek. Bunk. Colt. Is not. Okay, we'll go Colt next. Also 0. We're not doing great so far. You want 1 0 and 1 like 2. So it's probably an R word. Oh boy, Link and Colt. Okay, I guess we just have to go with rest, right? No, it can't be. Because Colt. Okay, we're bad at this. I understand we're bad at this. Please don't make fun of me. You like Begs? I like Beggs. We'll go Beggs. It definitely could be Beggs. Beggs is 02. Oh, we're like approaching trouble here. This would be pretty funny. Okay, so it's not. Let's just go top to bottom. We'll eliminate them. It's not rest. It is not rooms. It is not seek. It is not bunk. It's not cult. It's not fend. So far, we've gotten all zeros, which weirdly, getting all zeros means we're gonna. As soon as we hit the word, we're gonna get it. It's not claw. It's not deed, right? Anything with an E in it. It's not bags. We're gonna find it. Is it easy? EASY? Is it easy?
Sweet.
It's easy. Petrolo says it's easy. You're right. That's kind of funny. So usually when I'm hacking in this game, I like to get 1 0 and one with like 2, and then you can find it pretty quickly. But the fact that we got 3 zeros in a row was pretty funny. But it did mean we were going to find the right answer, because getting 3 zeros in a row did really eliminate that. Thank you for the help. I literally got it at the same time that your chat came in because of the stream delay. I forgot the word, and now I just remembered it. Sorry about that. Backseating is welcome in this game. Backseating is welcome. We don't do story spoilers, but backseating totally welcome, so no problem. Beantown Bastards. Okay, if you remember, there was the Beantown people were trying to get food from these people. So, Sis caught a pair of Tower Tom's goons. He's dead. Sniffing around the front entrance, Lil and I interrogated them, and it sounds like the liquid diet they've got over at the brewery ain't working so well for them. Apparently, Tower Tom's got some sort of plan to fight his way in here and steal our food. I'd like to see those drunk idiots try. Lil's gone. Tower Tom and his boys made a run on the stockpile today, and in the chaos, Lil went missing. I sent out a crew to see if they could find where they went, but I'm fearing the worst. If Tom somehow got his hands on her, I'll rip out the bastard's heart. He killed her. We already know this because we've been to the Beantown Brewery. He's got her, son of a gun. Tower Tom's got Lil. He's making her write me letters, begging for supplies, says he's gonna cut her up if I don't. I tried to get a crew together to rescue her. Well, I could have done it, but you're a raider and you're not friendly. But they talked me down, said Tom would just kill her if we make a move. Wow. Talked her down. If you kidnap my little sister, there's no talking me down. I'll give that big jerk his food for now, but not before we get a chance to make our marks. I would, here's a bunch of food and then kill him, for sure. Something's not right. Got another letter from Lil, but something's off. She calls me Red. I hate that name, and she knows it. I think something's happened. Tom's recruiting hard now that he's got our provisions. I'm gonna send one of my boys to sign up, see if you can figure out what's going on. No sign of Lily. The man I sent to Beantown Brewery said there was no sign of Lil anywhere in the place. Tom must have moved her somewhere. I sent out a crew to start looking for her. Hang in there, Lil, we're coming. Someone cut down Tom and his boys. That's me. But there's still no sign of Lily. Thank God she moved before it happened. Find you, sis, wherever you are. Oh. She's dead. You know, the Raiders, I've said this early on. The Raiders in this game are people too, with their own lives and their own relationships and their own struggles and their own sadness, but they cross the line. They cross that line, and that's why most of them have to die. Not all of them, but most of them. So she lost her little sister, and I can't imagine how upsetting that would be. You know, I'm with you. I would not be okay. So, but she's also a raider who chooses to kill innocent people for supplies, and not just kills them, but so often do they also just like torture people for no reason. So yeah, I have a hard time caring too much, we'll put it that way.
Think you can hide?
I mean, I'm not hiding per se. Wow, bad shot. You waited for someone else to do it first? Patrolos? Yeah, you know, I think I like that this is your first time here, and you're like, let's see if somebody else puts in a guess first. Because some streamers really don't like backseating, and honestly, however you want to play a game, however you want to play, I respect that. But for me,
I'll find you!
I play 99% for the story, you know? And I do enjoy the gameplay of a lot of the games that I play, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, is guessing the hacking code really gonna be a game changer for me? No. Help me out. I'm all for a little help. I don't know where the actual boss is. Maybe here, maybe... Oh. Great. 10% chance to freeze enemies. Okay, I'm guessing that's where I want to end up. I don't know how I have this password. Did I get this from one of the raiders? I have this password? Okay. Great. I have no idea how I have this password. I must have picked it up from one of the raiders or one of the many other quests that I did. That's funny. It says danger. Don't tell me there's an Assaultron in here. Oh, no. You're not an Assaultron. There actually might be an Assaultron. Now that I say this, if we're in the actual, like, military part. Fat man. Don't want it, don't need it. Got a million of them. What was that? Oh, I think there's actually a smudge on my actual monitor. I need to clean my monitor. Ooh, aluminum can. Yeah, sure. Memo. We didn't read the memo on that other one for some reason. In response to recent events, this facility will be operating under heightened security starting immediately. Identification must be worn at all times. Civilians must be checked in and out, given temporary identification while on the premises. This includes delivery staff and vehicle operators. There will be I repeat, no exceptions. Strict inventory must be taken of Federal Rations. Don't risk your job by taking anything home. Potential breach. A group of civilians has discovered the hatch leading to the old tunnels connecting to this facility. Simple surveillance of this exit point is no longer adequate. A minimum of 3 men will be stationed. Oh, there were 3 men stationed at the church. Ego Mage, thank you for the follow. Am I crazy or have you followed before? That name sounds familiar. But, oh no, you didn't follow before. You were chatting before. Welcome. My brain's a little fried. I've been working a lot lately, sorry. Also, I do not want to hear any more complaining about the choice of building this federal storage facility in the tunnels, the struggles of retrofit, blah, blah, blah. All right, boring. So, I feel like you can, this is it? This is the storage? Because it looks like you can come from either direction. I guess I'll take these. I have so many freaking Nuka-Colas. I just finished Nuka-World. If you're just joining, I literally just finished earlier today. So, yeah, we're definitely taking these aluminum cans. Aluminum has become the scarcest resource rather quickly. Where is the raider leader? That is kind of the only thing I'm interested in at this point. It's just based on the layout. Did I kill the raider leader when I first came in and I just missed it? I think I did. I think I've... That looks like a one-way trip. I think I've finished this place, actually. Wait, hold on. Does it say cleared on the map? It does say cleared. I killed the leader. Oh, I'm so slow sometimes. Probably the leader is who gave me the password to the terminal. All right, let's go back. That's so funny. I think I actually I already have cleared this place. Got me wanting to play Fallout 4 again? Well, I'll tell you. So, okay, quick story. If you've been watching any amount of time, you've heard this story, so I'll recap it quickly. I played it at launch, because I've played every Fallout on or around launch. And I rushed the main story, didn't love it, and went down a quest line. If you've played the game, then you know what I'm talking about. I won't spoil it for anybody else. I went down a quest line where I felt like my choices were limited and not how I felt personally. And so I just stopped playing. Oh, yes. This is it. She's the raider leader right here. There she is. I feel that's kind of funny that I killed her and didn't even realize it. Oh,
Excellent.
hello. We've got almost all of these, by the way. So permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. So yeah, I just stopped playing the game forever. And then the show came out. I started streaming. The show came out, and I was like, man, the show makes me want to play again. And so I Googled this before I made the decision to play. I can't believe we killed her right off the bat, and then I just kept wandering around. Before I made the decision to play, I Googled if the ending that I wanted in the game was possible, because I've never finished the game, and it is possible. I don't know that I'm going to achieve it because I feel like getting confused about what decisions to make. But yeah, check out the YouTube. I do have over 1,000 subs now, Grayly, and I know you reminded me to update that, but I haven't. But thank you for the reminder. I do appreciate your support always. Okay, well there we go. We checked one thing off the box today that I didn't realize taking the church shortcut would save that much time. I think I'm actually going to run back to the base. I was planning on taking vertibird, and we do have vertibird signals, but I think I'm just gonna run back. Let's just, in case of some unforeseen situation, I think I might save here. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my plan real time. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a safety save here, which is, for those of you who don't know, on survival mode, you hit E, you hit enter, and then tab to cancel. It saves, but you don't actually spend that hour of time. And what this does is it means if I die, I'll be right back here. I don't plan on dying. I have not died in a while, but anything and everything can happen. We then will run to Thicket Excavations. That's actually... we haven't even been back to Sanctuary yet. So there's the Federal Ration Stockpile, which we literally just did. Mostly wanted to go there because the Beantown people mentioned that. And then the other thing we wanted to do is the Thicket Excavations, which is... Or I was going to say right in our backyard. It's right in our front yard. But we've never completed it. And now I have Aqua Boy. And it'll be so easy to complete because it's go underwater and fix some of the broken pipes. Okay. Easy. I can do that. So we have walked by this place 100 times. 100 times. Because it's not been that long we've even had the Brotherhood's vertibird as an option. So we've been, we've been walking most of the time. I will say the Commonwealth is quite a bit bigger than Far Harbor and quite a bit bigger than Nuka-World. So I'm now realizing the amount of time this is taking is different than what it would have been Nuka-World. But it's still not very far, but Yeah, there we go. Ego Mage, I think I interrupted myself several times while making the point, which is, after I watched the show, I definitely wanted to get back in the game. This has been, and will probably forever be, the longest game that I've ever streamed. Going on 50-something parts by the end. Oh, yeah. This guy, by the way, this is one of the first people you talked to also. He told me about the meat plant selling kind of weird meat that's making people sick. I went there, I investigated, I came, I saw, I conquered, and then he, like, there's no cool dialogue. I just told him about it. Like, come to my settlement, join me, be friends with
Hear
me.
that? Stomach's just been a churn since I ate that damn can of meat.
Yep, I could tell you all about it. I went there. They were turning ghouls into meat and selling them as animal meat. And it was making people sick, but my character can't tell him that for some reason. Do I have any meat to cook up? Speaking of meat, I'd have to give you some too. But, you know, sometimes the game's not very sophisticated. So, all of that being said, I got back into Fallout because the show. So if you got back into Fallout because you happen to get rated here, then I say good for it. I'm loving the game. I recommend for anybody playing the first time, if you're okay at video games, to play on survival mode. I've been having so much fun with survival mode. The no fast travel, things being required, like you have to run, learn everything, do everything. Hard early on. I also recommend getting a survival mode mod.
Keep a distance.
Hey, I'm pitching in.
Looking to earn some caps?
Yeah.
I could use a hand here if you're all done gawking, you know.
I don't really like this guy.
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
Just had to push, didn't you? 50 caps. Take it or leave it.
I kind of want to, you know, after dealing with, okay, that's funny. Okay, that's funny. After dealing with Nuka-World and the, like, aggressiveness of everybody, I just kind of want to shoot him. But,
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
Just had to push.
I've already failed this. I failed this, like, the first time I talked to him, basically, so I think the game's not going to let me do it.
What do you need help with?
All right, I'll help you.
The pump isn't in top shape, but it should at least start. There must be some leaky connections flooding me out. Think you could fix them? The leaks will be underwater. Look for bubbles, and you should find them.
Yeah, I would. This is literally like one of the first people I talked to. This is like part 2, and that's why I'm kind of bummed at myself for not having done this earlier. I doubt there are enemies. Boy, I would really love it to be daytime. Let's see if I can find a chair and just wait. I don't do that a lot, but oh, perfect. Here we go. As you know, I've mentioned. I play a lot at night, it seems. Wasn't this one of the first missions in the OG game? This is, here, I'll show you. Look at the map. It's here. You start here. If you just kind of follow the main story and don't, if you've never played before, you'll probably go to Concord immediately. You then go back to Sanctuary, and then you generally head to Ten Pines. Maybe you go over here. I don't remember why exactly based on the main story, but I went to Ten Pines. I ran across this place immediately. So yes, this is like, I was here very early on. So yeah, this is one of probably most people's first missions. And because I'm playing on survival mode, I didn't want to go in the water and get diseases and get radiation and all that. So yeah, that's it. 10 Pines was the start of the Minuteman quest. Thank you, Ego Mage. I was wondering, I was like, I know I went that way. I just don't remember why. Okay, so let's... This is like creepy looking, by the way, but whatever. It's fine. We have Aqua Boy, and as far as I know, there are no enemies. Wow, this would actually... Oh, okay. This would be really actually hard without Aqua Boy. I didn't realize it was like this serious. I just don't like jumping in water anyways, so... Okay, jeez, I'm bad at this. Where? Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Seriously? Yeah, I think you're supposed to come across this. Would you like help? Hey, yeah, sure. Let me go back to the surface and find the bubbles. I think that's the problem. I always say, backseating welcome, just no story spoilers. But thank you for asking. Okay, all right, where are the bubbles? There we go. Okay, bubbles. All right, let's try this again. Oh, geez, it's right here. Okay, all right, I was making it way more complicated. Of course I was. Pretty sure there's a pipe going down. I figured it out probably as you were typing. Yeah, I mean, he did say follow the bubbles, but I have to make things more complicated. I have to. Wow, there's only 3. Okay, so this is doable with just a hazmat suit. That was the other thing. I didn't get a hazmat suit until like part 7. I say that like it's so long ago, but it does feel long ago. All right, we did it. A quest. Oh, almost ran off as I was gesturing with my hand. A quest that has been here for in-game like 9 months.
Maybe if I close off this intake, I can get enough.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. He wants me to flip the switch.
That's done. Just listen to her go.
Wait a second. Did you hear that? I'm gonna be sick.
I'm guessing things happen with the story if he dies. Yeah. Take the meat. Is that it?
Meyer lurks. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that stirred him up. Anyway, I still got some tinkering to do on this thing. Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. Here's a little something before you clear out.
No bonus? There you go.
Hey, you mind? I'm busy here.
Okay. Kind of thought he'd be a little nicer. He says he still has some tinkering to do. Dogbeat? Are you...
Over here.
Are you following me, or are you gonna get lost again?
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Dogmeat's a good boy. Dogmeat is the best boy. All right, let's go. What'd you find? Oh, yeah, no, it's cool. He needs those tools more than I do. Okay, back to the base. We get reunited with Sanctuary after a very... First of all, let's turn the correct way. A very long time in Nuka-World. It feels like a long time, but what was it? 5 parts, if we're... All right, I'm gonna go up and over. It's gonna be nice, especially because it's daytime. It's gonna be nice to roll into our base again. And I'm looking at the clock, and it's like, wow, this took less time than I thought. So our next... All right, who's shooting? Okay, hold on. Let's take this guy out. You can... You know what? Wow, the Raiders have returned. Okay. The Raiders have returned. Who knew? Based on how this game works, I'm assuming they're going to come after me. Even though I've done nothing to you. Oh, other than killing all of your friends several times. Okay, I guess that's fair then. Now that they attack me, I'm actually... Now I can stop complaining. But before when they attacked me, it made no sense. I'm just a guy. Oh, okay, I haven't done too much to the base in a while in terms of like upgrades or organization or anything fun, but it will be nice to kind of come back and prepare for the next phase of our journey. So the next thing we're gonna do... Am I still going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. Wow. The next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a tiny bit of collecting. We're gonna collect the last 2 bobbleheads. I'll just say it. We have 2 bobbleheads to go. We're gonna collect the last 2, and then we're going to progress the story. Like, we are very close to this game being over. It's a weird feeling. It's a surreal feeling. I kind of thought the Federal Stockpile would take me a lot longer, but I think I took a shortcut. So, happy to do it. We've picked up so many skill magazines. We've done so much, but here we go. Here's Sanctuary. We haven't really built it up that much. This is the only thing that I've really built up, which is our legendaries. Okay, here are our fun, unique outfits for those of you who have not seen this. These are various outfits from DLCs or unique things that I picked up. Or I just like the Western outfit, so I made that. We have our gun rack here, so this is our guns, and our small guns up here, but there's even a lot of really small guns have to be put on the long gun board, which is annoying for spacing reasons. And then over here we have our melee weapons. Same idea. We have big ones and small ones, and a lot of things don't fit certain places, which is also annoying. And then here we have all of our legendary left arms. And just for fun, I've started also putting on like head items. Like for this guy is the left leg, but I also put this weird mask on. And this was from Nuka-World. Those of you who don't know, between streams, I do come back and drop off my legendaries. But yes, we have the pack beanie and crow mask, and then the finger necklace from one of the pack leaders. So the pack's leader, rather. So there you go. And we only picked up 1 legendary, so that's all we're doing there. And now we prepare for the next phase. Our power armor is like really, really poorly organized. We don't have armor. Let's check our skills real quick. We don't have armor. We don't have blacksmith, so like I don't really do a whole lot. And I'm never gonna get science. I've determined that is our weakness. And here we go. We're missing 2 bobbleheads. I know what they are, and I know where they are. So we're gonna go get them. So let's do this. We're going to drop off all the junk we picked up. I'm going to generally lighten my load. We don't need a persuasion grenade. This is funny. You're a VATS player personally? I'm a VATS player too. Yeah, I am. That's my skills. So I have the power armor, but I never use it. We're gonna drop that off. That's very heavy. I don't need 3 of these, but I'm gonna put the other 2 in there. I'm gonna hold on to all this meat. I doubt I'll need it. I'll eat that just for no reason. We'll drop this off. Drop this off. Yeah, we don't need. We're gonna drop off all of these Nukas because I just don't need that many and they weigh me down. Rad X, rad away. Ribeye steak, roasted bloodworm, meat. We don't need this many stim packs. They don't weigh very much, but it's like we literally don't need them because we will constantly be picking up more than we can use. Hopefully more than we can use. And those are our 3 types of ammo. Okay, let's check here. This is our kind of little crate where I keep things like this. We've got 1 billion ammo. Not literally 1 billion. Yeah, I'll take another 100. I'll take a little. Take another 100 there. And you know what? We'll take a little bit more. 10 millimeter. We're at 73,000 caps too. We're ridiculous. We are ridiculous, and I don't mind. We're gonna do a Comex, and then over here, watch this. How many do I have left? Ooh, we're getting low on vertibird signal grenades. Okay. All right, we'll take 3 more. Yeah, we're gonna be abusing the vertibirds today, because you know, why not? First of all, okay, and then tool chest is where I drop off everything that's miscellaneous. that is not a book. So we're going to drop off our tickets and our tokens, Protectron models, and viable blood samples. I can't drop off a lot of these things. They just stay in your inventory forever, which is super annoying personally. Oops, I just looted something instead of putting something away. Classic me. Miscellaneous tales, recipe, and another book. So we picked up a book and a recipe today. Okay, there we go. So that is everything. Let's drink some water. Oh, nope, hold on. We've got a tiny bit of rads to remove. So, I mentioned this before, but just we're setting ourselves up for the rest of our journey here, which is we're going to get a good night's sleep. Going to remove any rads. We are going to prime this. Oh, no. And then, what's the issue? Why didn't this close? Oh, we might be maxed cat, by the way. We might be maxed cat. We have a ton of cats running around, and the game does eventually kind of say no, thank you. Ooh, Trash Can Carla.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Am I though?
Let's see what you have.
Let's see what she has.
Shirt on.
There's a couple vendors in the game that I never bought their legendaries from, and I want to do that before the game ends. So I'll need to figure that out. But I forgot what shipment she has, and I'm wondering if it's worth my time. No, if she had aluminum, then I would bother. But you know what? We're fine. We are fine. Okay, what weight are we at right now? We're at 179. 179 is high for us. I'm actually not sure why we're that high. We do have a lot of ammo on us. And you know what? We have a lot of ammo and a lot of food right there. That's going to be 20 more weight than I'm used to. Drink a little bit more water. Okay. Now, a full night's sleep, which of course means we're going to start, as we always do, in the middle of the night. We do seem to do everything in the middle of the night in this game. I don't know why it works out that way, but I'm constantly sleeping like in the morning. I prefer it in daytime. I know I could just sleep again or wait, but I try not to abuse the system too much. Nuka-World Red Rocket is under attack. Well, there's only 3 people that live there. So we've got insomnia, and I think that's because we've slept relatively recently. But that's okay. It is one of the... Oh, actually, watch this. Watch this, folks. I have so many perks, I've been wondering what to do, and I thought, you know what? Let's take medicine. Why not? I'm kind of running out of like fun perks to do. So this might be a good reason to do this. I have a million antibiotics, but hold on. Let's see what's required. Let's see what's required. If I want to build a clinic, I need medicine 1. We're gonna do it. Uncle John, thank you so much for the resubscribe. Another day in the Commonwealth. We are back to the Commonwealth, and we are gonna spend 1 point in medic. We still have another point, so if people have thoughts, maybe I don't mind the idea of life giver because maxing out, just like how you slowly regenerate health. I also don't mind solar power, but as you see, I'm constantly going out at night. I guess I could be more intentional, but solar power slowly heals radiation. You know what? We're going solar powered. We're doing it. That's just going to force me to try to be out during the day again. And yes, I realize this perk currently does not apply. Okay, so let's ring the bell. Let's see who's not doing very much work. We're going to, now that we have medic, we're going to build a clinic right. Oh, we can build a surgery center. Well, hello. Where do we build this? I kind of want to build it somewhere. Oh, geez. Somewhere where people hang out, but also... But somewhere, like, not in the way... You know, is this nice? like on your way to where all the shops are, we're gonna build it there. Okay, and now we send... Who is not doing anything? Who's scavenging? We don't need any scavengers. We're actually, weirdly, I don't know why, there's only 17 people here. We've had the recruitment beacon on forever, but there are only 17 people here. And other places are like 22, 23. You're on defense somehow? Oh, he is manning the artillery that I never use because it actually kind of sucks. I went around the whole Commonwealth building 2 or 3 artilleries at every single base, and they kind of suck. So you know what? We don't have one here now, and that's fine because I'm never going to use it. So I'm going to force him to work at the clinic.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Can you get to your post?
I'm looking for chems.
Okay, so as far as I know, and maybe I'm wrong here, if he's working at the clinic, then I can hire him for doctor services. But it kind of looks like... Well, next time. We're just going to use our antibiotics. That's kind of funny. I did all that, and then I just use antibiotics anyways. That's fine. I wanted to be able to build a clinic at every one of my bases for a story, for a roleplay point of view. Now, every single one of my bases can have a clinic, and people can get health and stuff. So I like that idea. Okay, we have 2 bobbleheads we are missing, folks. 2 bobbleheads, big guns and strength bobblehead. The smallest spoiler with the strength bobblehead, it is tied to a location where there is a late game quest based on my plan. Although my plan seems to disagree with some people. Based on my plan, we might not be going there for that quest, so I won't say any more than that. We'll see. I have a few more days to figure out exactly what's going to happen next. So, with that in mind, let's get our big gun bobblehead. It is in Vault 95. So, I don't remember where that is. Is that, oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to fly into our own base, and then I think we break into Vault 95. We've been there, but we haven't been inside there. You don't remember who is a class 4 medic, but you may want to experience and tell a person at the clinic that can cure everything. Oh, like a named character, kind of like how I put the Vault-Tec guy in charge of the general store, and he had a legendary because I did that. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder, is it Mama Murphy? Maybe it's
I
this
gave
guy?
up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
I put him in charge of the bar, and it didn't do anything unique. All right, let's fly. We're leaving our Nuka-World settlement on its own, so good luck to it. I don't know what else to say. Ooh. Na. Oh, I should probably back up. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely using the vertibird signals today. I have ran, and Graylee can attest to this because she was there streaming with me in my 1,000 subscriber special. I've ran all over this Commonwealth on foot. So today we're taking a vertibird. That's not normally where he lands, is it? Indeed. Okay, and we'll go. So instead of going directly to the vault, we're going to go to our own settlement for obvious reasons. Or we're not. There we go. That was weird. Is Dog Meat getting on the chopper? He is. He's right here.
All weapon systems are go. Good shooting night.
He's a very good boy. So I'm actually going to use this time to take a little break because this is going to take a couple minutes. So I'll be right back, and I'll just leave this on. And if we happen to get attacked or something, well, then I guess I'll have to redo it. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Cue a rad scorpion. I know, right? Okay. We're back. How'd I do? I'm alive. It doesn't look like I've taken any damage or radiation. What if there was like a rad storm? Thank you. Hopefully that was an efficient use of a break. All right, we're back. Just boom, right here. I like seeing the settlers sit in front of the bar, have a nice little time.
Looking for trouble.
So this settlement, those of you who don't know, this settlement got attacked, and the super mutants immediately took out the super mutants immediately took out the generator, which made all my missile turrets die. So I put up a wall. It's janky, but it'll work. Good karma. Oh, shoot! What's going on? Whoa. Well, see, they work. Just a Mirelurk. Let's go ahead and repair that. I think my own... Oh, no, it was a glowing ragstag. Oops. I think my own missile turrets took out my other normal turret. Wow, those have a long range. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I destroyed my own water too. I think it hit here. Okay, well, you know, the missile turrets are not perfect. Let's just say that. Well, as I mentioned, they all work.
Minutemen are back.
Oh,
They've set
really?
up a radio station to coordinate their efforts.
No kidding. Well, I hope they stick around for good this time. We need them.
Definitely.
Whoa, I've never heard dialogue like that. That's great. Okay, all right, we got to go into Vault 95 now. We can, let's see what we can do. We could sleep. How am I rocking 24 endurance? I don't even know how that works. All right, what time is it? 10. They don't know who runs the settlement. They're it's like people. The settlers in this game are not always the brightest. You know, and that's not a bad thing. They're all just struggling to get by. All right, we're just gonna do a quick little safety save. I don't want to do a full night's sleep, but this means we're gonna lose endurance. It also means because we're not solar powered right now, we actually aren't getting our bonuses for being around during the daytime, which is just, I don't know, it's just a funny little thing about me and the way I play. I seem to be always out at night, even though I prefer to travel during the day. But the good news is we'll be leaving this probably during the day and then sleeping during the day. Again. It's too close to real life. Oh, we have Assaultrons. Assaultrons that can take a bullet to the face, by the way. Take a sneak attack bullet to the face. These gunners can't do that. Oh, hello. This thing is like level 24, and it is just taking shots. It is just taking shots. I'm out of AP. Wow. Wow. Okay, off to a bad start. Why am I so weak all of a sudden? The foreshadowing. Thank you for the clip, really. Shoot you in the butt. Come on. Penetrator only works with VATS, but let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that worked pretty well. Yeah, I keep forgetting, now that I have the sniper perk, the sniper rifle is a pretty viable long-term VATS shot. It used to just not really work in VATS. Assaultrons are the second most deadly thing in the Commonwealth. Second to cars. Fact.
Let's rock!
Cars now are less bad only because of my, like, resistance to explosions. But before that, yes.
Nice.
I mean, that's not bad. It's not for me, but it's not bad. Okay. All right. Let's check the roof. If there's an entrance on the roof, I'd rather go in there, but this is a vault, so I doubt there is an entrance on the roof. But sure, let's check. Referring to the physics glitch. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the actual deadliest enemy is the physics, mostly with cars. That's true. Yeah, the cars exploding is bad, but now I see what you mean. The actual glitch of the cars is really the problem. Nope. No entrance up here. Didn't think there would be. That's okay. We're just gonna grab that aluminium, aka aluminum. All right, how we doing here? Okay, did we pick up any meat? Did we? Oh, we did. I thought so. Whew, okay, we're not going to be like looting this whole place. As I mentioned, we're like approaching the end game here, so we're really focused on. Well, first of all, I gotta close this curtain. Get some glare. There we go. We're really focused on the bobblehead here and whatever story elements there are to learn. I didn't realize this was, well, I didn't remember, we'll put it that way, because I have been by here before. I didn't remember that this was a gunner's place, so that's kind of like icing on the cake. We're taking out yet another gunner's headquarters. We've taken out all of their major headquarters. So this is a nice little bonus. Nice little bonus. This is a long load time, huh, dog meat? Okay. I realized that I still have my vertibird queued as a grenade, so let's do an actual grenade. And then let's get going. You ready? You ready? Yay, crystals! Why am I not hidden? You can disarm laser tripwires at like level 1, right? We gotta disarm these before dog meat hits them.
enemy combatant. Reveal yourself. You are merely delaying the inevitable.
The Soltrons mean are a big gun. Yeah. There are a lot of enemies in here. We're gonna go back to that locked door. There you are. As long as they don't have the gun blades for arms, I think we're actually okay. The gun blade ones are the one that can do the move that picks you up in the air and just insta-kills you regardless of how much health you have. I think there's something trying to shoot us through this wall. Somebody's wall hacking. Wow, there are a lot of enemies in here. I had no idea. Okay, let's open this up. Maybe we get a little story action here. I don't know. It doesn't look. Sometimes locks are shortcuts to the dungeon entrance, and sometimes they're just a little bonus loot area. This looks like a little bonus loot area. Oh, a little turret control. I have the holotape for this, and I keep forgetting where you can like turn them against the people, but I don't know. I put it away, and I've just never take it with me anywhere. I find deactivating works just fine, but it would be fun if I could turn the turrets on them, and I don't know, I just messed up. Oh well. We want ammo and aluminum, and that's really about it. Ammo just sells for so much compared to its weight, because everything has a minimum of 1 value. So it's very easy to transport if you're going to buy something. I do feel a little bad for the conscripts. I mean, my general understanding as a conscript is someone who is essentially required to join.
Don't do anything stupid.
I gave him a chance. He was just sitting there all peacefully. Actually, speaking of that. Oh no, I put it into solar powered. I was just thinking, should I do the last rank of intimidation? I don't want to give people specific commands. All I want them to do is not attack me. In terms of red dots, I think I counted at least 6 more. Oh, what happened here? Let's get a little Vault 95 lore. Copy cup, circle train. There's like a rad roach or something in here. I can hear him. Do you hear that? I mean, you can hear that, right? IV bag. Vault-Tec. Oh, here we go. Quarters, administration, atrium, research, construction. Okay, so it was still under construction. Outflow. Maybe not. Outflow. What were they outflowing? Here we go. High tension bus excavation. Figures above reflect. Deliver prefab delivery site does not reflect prefab installed. All right, well, let's read. Vault 95 Overseer's Manifest. Looks like they were having a meeting. It does indeed, and it looks like it did not end well. Overseer of Vault 95 is an elected individual chosen to run daily meetings to ensure, that was weird, the other residents adhere to the rules of Vault-Tec rehabilitation program. They have to pump out the groundwater. Yeah, I guess I've never seen the schematics of other vaults, so I don't know if they were doing like something weird or different here. This is not to be considered a position of power, but rather a position of support and servitude. Oh, the overseer is like a public servant. Some people take that as a negative connotation. I worked in the public sector for a while, and I didn't mind being called a public servant. I really did take my job pretty seriously as someone who was paid by the taxpayers to help people. I don't see that as a problem. It's literally like the structure is we take your taxes and then you pay certain people to help you. Seems pretty straightforward to me. All right. The residents of Vault 95 are family and share the same path. The position of the overseer should not prevent a resident from continuing their own personal journey. An election will be held once a year on October 30th. Oh, so like right after the bombs fell. Residents are encouraged to inform their decision based on the award merits points laid out in the program guidelines. Meeting notes. When did the bombs fall? 77? So this is after the bombs fell. So this was live. This was a live and running vault when the bombs fell. Okay. Guided discussion. The usefulness of continued meetings. Resident Michael has expressed his desire to reduce the amount of meetings. He believes chem dependency is no longer an issue. Oh no. Okay. Theory time. Vault-Tec being Vault-Tec, after X number of years, just released a bunch of chems to these former addicts after they had cleared everything up. Monsters. Resident Randall reminded the group that adherence to the program was a condition of living in the vault. Resident Patricia wondered if Vault-Tec even existed anymore. Reminded the group that they are all addicts. You may pick up unhealthy habits without the program. I expressed agreement with Randall's sentiment. The issue was put to a vote. The vote continued. The program was unanimous. Unlock facilities wing. I know where this is going. We all know where this is going. This is where the chems were. Okay, that was a save. That looks like a crash. Wish you could look out the window. Some vaults you can, some vaults you can't. A gunner just took damage. Your complex is like this vault. You have to be sober to live there. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be places like this for people. Okay, we're gonna do a little narration here. Before the war, Vault 95 was intended to be a rehabilitation center for people struggling with addiction, an attempt to give residents a fresh start free from their past. The Vault promised a controlled environment with a strict therapy regimens. Vault-Tec insidious experiments had other plans, ensuring it would end in tragedy. After the war, the Vault transformed a harsh reminder of that betrayal. The walls now echo with the remnants of pain, overrun by gunners who seized it for their stronghold. Stepping in the vault, I was reminded of the broken promises and darkness of unchecked power, making it a place not just cleanse enemies, but to honor the resolve of those who sought to leave their demons behind here. Okay, I don't know how that gunner took damage. Must be something to do with the facilities wing, but let us continue. So this is, by the way, this was a locked door, and I believe it was an advanced lock. So that means that technically it is not required for progression. Is that fair to say? I think that's fair to say. We're really here for the bobblehead, but I definitely wouldn't mind confirmation of my theory of what happened. JM Cool Dude says, hey, I'm here. I'm here as well. Welcome. I hear rad roaches. Or do I? They sound like rad roaches. Welcome to the show. We're exploring Vault 95. It's been a while. You know, sometimes people pop in, people pop out, and that's okay. If you ever want to catch up on the story, you can always catch up on the YouTubes. But if you want to just hang out and watch one-off, you can do that too. Everybody is welcome. Not everybody. Mean people not welcome. You hear that, mean people? If you're a mean person, don't watch my show. Go be better. Oh, do we get a chance to use our Mr. Sandman perk that we so rarely use? We only do it for the damage? Let's do it! Uh-oh. I know, I need to update my YouTube. It says we're trying to get 1,000 subs, but we've got over it. You're trying to get 1 million caps in Fallout 4? I mean, it's definitely possible. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've bought so many legendaries that are tens of thousands of caps each that if I just hadn't bought those, I would probably have like 200,000 or 300,000. And I haven't even done anything to crazy do it. So I would say purified water, right? We all know this one. And jet. Because you can buy stuff from the vendors for plastic and fertilizer that you can then turn on and turn into jet. So, yeah. Hole. Likeness 0. Cast. Likeness 0. Unity. Likeness 0. Oh boy. Let's remove some duds. So, whole, cast, and unity. All 0. Oh boy. Can I get a tries reset, please? One tries reset. I would like to order a tries reset. Tries reset. There we go. Whole, cast, and unity. Remember that because the screen goes away on the right. And then we'll do one more dud removal. There's got to be one more. There you go. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow, lazy boy streamer. That's my favorite kind of streaming. Lazy. I try not to be lazy, but everybody loves lazy. Lazy is a good thing. Lazy sometimes can mean efficient. Also. Okay. All right. We got whole, cast, unity. So let's just top to bottom. WHOLE. CASTE. Okay, Geeks. Oh, you're gonna be my notepad. Thank you. So Geeks has 1, which is just strange. Slate. CSTE. No. TE. Demon. Demon's a possibility. Potrola says try demon. Geeks. Geeks could.
Nice.
Demon. I think we were actually, if I looked past it, I think Demon was probably the only one left. If you are not user R. Gutierrez, log off immediately. Your orders will follow. Oh, somebody was a spy. Thank you, Patrols. Yeah, it's funny, again, we got 3 zeros in a row again. I haven't done a ton of hacking in this game because I don't have a single point in it, so I can only hack very basic terminals. But I'm always surprised at the like hitting 3 zeros. I think I've done that twice today, and I don't think I've done it before. Ensure all residents do not stray from the Vault-Tec rehabilitation program. It is paramount. It is strictly followed for our research objectives. You will act as any other resident. Your backstory and identity should be already committed to memory. Oh, so this was the guy that was like in the overseer's terminal who was like in the meeting notes, like, we should continue. I thought he was a nice guy, but maybe not. He's working for Vault-Tec, probably not. You will not be recounted here. You are to work with the overseer-elect in any compliance issues while ensuring ignorance of your special objective. After 5 calendar years, your objective will shift. You will open up the hidden storage compartment you were shown during your training, allow the residents to discover the stash of cams within on their own. Once it's been discovered, you are to thoroughly document the response of your community. And they all died. So good job, Vault-Tec. Observation log. This is 5 years after the bombs fell. This is it. Today marks the 5th calendar year since the residents of Vault 95 and I have moved into the vault. This will be my first entry. Oh. The Vault-Tec rehabilitation program seemed to have helped every subject in this vault deal with the symptoms of withdrawal and cope with the new life in the vault environment. That's not to say that withdrawal was not a challenging process for some subject. Our hypothesis was correct. When there is simply no alternative, an individual can recover. Today I will sneak out when we're all asleep and open the stash. I thought maybe he would have changed his mind of addictive substances that lay hidden for the last 5 years. Isolation seems to have proved helpful when addictive stimulants are present. Now to see such a stimulant do the social order, now to see what such stimuli do to the social order we have created over the past previous years. That's it. The one and only entry. You should do a channel points prediction. I do have a channel point redemption for prediction. Yeah, you can tell me to predict how something is going to go. I think I can't see my own redemptions right now. How do I do that? Wildcards. There we go. All right, let's see what I have. I think I call it prediction time. Yeah, prediction time. Oh, you mean that they gamble? You're probably right, Fry Guy. This is like this. I mean, this one was relatively obvious because it was a rehabilitation center and it's Vault-Tec. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, predict on whether or not I was correct. Well, I mean, he did one log, so I'm guessing it went the way we all imagined it would have gone. This kind of sucks. I mean, obviously it sucks, but these people, well, got a pistol, so that's something. You know, these people spent 5 years getting completely clean, and then just for like funsies, an organization that is probably not still around. Is that fair to say? Vault-Tec is not still around? I don't actually know for sure. I mean, there's the Enclave and, you know, there's remnants and things like that, but Vault-Tec. Oh, this was the stash? Looks like most of them took the hard stuff and left the alcohol. Oh, boy. Could do a prediction on which command would unlock the terminal. That would be pretty hard to do, though. The setting up predictions is not the fastest thing on Twitch, and maybe if I, was better at it, it'd be a little bit faster. But yeah, I'll take that fan for sure. Always take fans. So, oh yes, we've got a spoon and oh, jeez. Yes. So it seems like many of the residents died in the room together. Several of the residents died separately. Thought I turned off all the terminals. Guess not. Or turrets. Guess we'll only turn off some. Many died in their own quarters or with somebody else.
What?
What?
Stop right there. Damn it.
Hey, I pacified. It worked. You think they're in space? Yeah, I think there's... Let's put it this way. I think there's enough information to not disprove that. And I sometimes get my memories of the other games confused with, like, fan theories that I've read, like confirmed things or non-confirmed things. I get those mixed up a lot. So
Take him out.
I'm not actually sure. Okay. I was gonna give you a chance. Hey, Lieutenant, maybe order your men to not attack me? I like how he's given up, but then they're attacking me. You got anything good on you? Nah. I don't need to kill you. You've been given a gift, my friend. This is time for you to live.
No funny business.
What do you want from me?
What are my options?
We can do this the easy way?
Don't shoot me.
Okay. That's all I ever want from people. Ah, here we go.
Yes.
The Big Guns bobblehead. How exciting is this? So we will literally not use this because we don't use big guns. This might have come in handy in the one nuke that I sent during the Nuka-World quest where I shot the pack leader and he didn't die. This has permanently gained 25% critical damage with heavy weapons that I don't use. But very fun. The Big Guns bobblehead, tucked away in the depths of Vault 95, is a powerful find. A testament to the raw strength that's needed to survive in the wasteland's harshest battles. Recovering it among the wreckage of the gunner-occupied vault was a defining moment, as it strengthens my resolve and capabilities to wield high-powered weaponry against the few remaining threats. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll take that bottle cap mine. Heck yeah. Like 300-400 damage, something crazy. This is the last guy, huh? So I don't know that because there's no more terminal entries. I'm gonna check this terminal right here, but I think we just kind of know what happened. It was a bunch of addicts. You're a minigun nut. Ego Mage, that is a valid playthrough. And at some point, I will go back to this game, and I'm going to do either melee or big guns, or maybe a combination of both. I don't know. Just something that I don't normally do. I played a character very close to how I would want to play a character in this playthrough. This is kind of more of a role play. All right, Jay Scott, tell me exactly what happened, although I think I know what happened. They said they were helping us. The vault was supposed to be safe, a place where rehabilitation was nothing but inevitable. It may have been the end of the world for most, but for we lost souls, it was a new beginning. I was grateful for the chance to start over. We all were, but we had our struggles the last 5 years. But the time spent here turned us into a family. Any one of us would have been happy to play out the rest of our lives here. And now this? They knew what they were doing. They weren't trying to help us. I never thought I would see chems again. Why would I? But now here we are, with a whole lifetime's choice of words there, worth of the stuff laid out in front of us, like a freaking department store window display. And it was there the whole time. Some cracked right away, grabbed what they could and ran off to get high. There was fighting. I hid. Nothing I could have done to help anybody. I'm still hearing gunshots. I'm not ready to give up on what I had here. Oh, this is so sad. I thought I was over the stuff. I thought if I ever saw it again, it wouldn't have the power over me. I was wrong. Taking every ounce of my willpower to stay here locked in this room. I can't take it anymore. No reason to stay sober. It's just as messed up down here as it is up there. I need something to help me cope. I don't care about the program anymore. I don't care. I really don't. I'm gonna go out and be with my friends. I hope somebody's left. So sad.
Little unsettling. Those guys meant business.
Get down!
I gave you a chance, and I don't know how he survived that shot. But he's not gonna survive that one. That was a crit headshot. I don't know how he survived. Turn my back for 1 second, and this guy who was trying to play nice shoots me in the back. What a horrible, sad story. And I know Vault-Tec sucks. We all know Vault-Tec sucks. And they do stuff like this to everybody. And almost every Vault has a horrible story. But man. Is this him? Is this Jay Scott? He came out here? I don't know. Maybe that's him. Maybe this is him out here. I don't know. Either way, it all ended the same way. He barricaded himself in here, eventually came out, and everybody died. The, like, heartbreak. I mean, I was going to say in his voice, I was reading it, but the heartbreak in my voice when reading that was this, like, oh, watch your step here. Oh, I already disarmed that. Well, let me take these grenades then. The heartbreak is in convincing yourself that the program doesn't matter anymore. You convince yourself that you're too far gone, and you convince yourself that you've got nothing left. And that's heartbreaking. Because once you make that decision, then nothing else matters. And you go back to the chems. Yep. Nothing else matters, and then everything ends the way it ended. I was thinking I was done, but I don't know. I guess while I'm here, I might as well just check this out, right? I don't know. What's down here? Make sure there's no magazines. All right, hold on. Let me check. Let me check the map. Let me check Fallout4map.com. Something I highly recommend using, especially if you're near the end game and you kind of don't mind spoilers when you're cleaning some stuff up at the end. Fallout4map.com. I don't see any skill magazines, so I think we're okay. At least not on that website. And I would say the website's probably 99% accurate. I have found a couple things that didn't quite line up. But like literally 2 things out of hundreds. Ow, there's a lot of gunners in here still. I thought I was done. I was like, oh, do I just leave? But there's more to it. They were still building out this area. Or maybe what really happened is they were still building it. Yes. And they were building it out when the bombs fell and the residents, like, originally there may have been a bigger plan, but the people who came still came. Locks on locks on locks. Look, if I can get in the door, then the safe doesn't need to be locked also. Although, logically, that makes sense. Usually you do lock multiple things. Why am I so bad at lock picking? We got it. We got it. We're the best, actually, it turns out. Turns out we're the best. I probably shouldn't waste my time. So, this is... I'm guessing this is like the observation area. So there was the program area, but there was also an observation area. Or no, because this is where the reactors are. Like, the residents had to know that there were reactors and stuff, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to even have things working. There's pumps here too. Atrium. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm beginning to think it was just an unfinished vault, and then when they realized the bombs fell, the people who were assigned to it rushed here and lived out their lives. Okay, there you go. I did a full circle. Right? Yes. Well, very sad, as you can expect with almost every vault. Very sad. It's just like, you know, I don't want to minimize the like pain and suffering of the other vaults, but they all have their like different levels of awfulness. And I think to me, the one that really, I think why I'm so upset with this is that they gave these people like a real chance. They gave these people a real chance to be okay in a way that they never had before. Like, these people struggled probably from almost all of their lives. They probably had difficult childhoods, as most people probably do in the Commonwealth. And then they got this like opportunity to essentially like guarantee get sober. You'll have a program, but you also have no access to cans. It's a guarantee. And yeah, and then as at that 5-year mark where they were probably the most okay, they just took it all back. Your favorite build is a sneak VATS pistol build. Okay, now I am a level 118, so what does a build even mean anymore? But I'll tell you this: we started with the idea of a high charisma, high agility, luck crit sneak build. So that was our start, and then we kind of expanded to perception, and we got some rifles and stuff. But yeah, our first real gun was the Deliverer, and we used that for many times. And then we picked up a 2-shot 44. This thing is a beast. And then I finally, after much resistance, got the Overseer rifle. Although the second legendary we ever got was a 2-shot hunting rifle, and we used that for a long time too. So, you know, we're 50 parts into the game. 50, 49, I don't know. And but yeah, we still use the Deliverer for any light enemies. But yeah, I think it's my favorite build, and that's the build I kind of went with first. I also, from a roleplay point of view, started with more charisma, so I had like 1 endurance, 1 strength that was really bad. And just to keep things somewhat grounded in some version of video game reality, that's why I'm staying at 3 intelligence. Just to give my character something that they're not perfect at, right? I could have 10 intelligence. I'm level 118. I could have 10 intelligence all day long. We've put a ton of points into perks that kind of don't matter at all. So that's kind of how I'm playing. And I like having at least 1 weakness. We can't hack anything. Okay, and Uncle John asked the question, where are we going? And I think the answer is, I gotta find it on the map. Don't actually know where it's at. Hold on. The very last bobblehead is at the Mass Fusion building. I don't know where the Mass Fusion building is. Okay, hold on. That's kind of funny. I was like, I don't actually know. Mass Fusion. Okay, here we go. The Mass Fusion building, that is our final bobblehead. So let's go to the closest settlement. Could go to Good Neighbor. I want to be at my own settlement. Yeah, I don't want to go to like somebody else's building, you know what I mean? Go to Boston Airport. I'm gonna need to get more vertebrate signals. That actually might not be a bad choice. What else we got? I kind of want to go to my own settlement. That's the end game building. It might be the end game building. So smallest spoilers for people. I have a very specific storyline ending I am trying to shape, and I don't know if I'm going to be successful or not. That's I won't say any more than that. But yeah, let's try to find our settlement. Are we going to the Taffington Boathouse? I don't know. Shoot. Wait. Okay, hold on. Duh! I could just hit this, and then it'll show us where our supplies are. Okay, it actually does look like the Boston Airport's the closest one. Country Crossing, Hangman's fine. We could just go to like a real chill settlement, like Grey Garden or something. Let's go. I haven't been to the castle in forever. No, I did not beat this game. I actually did not beat this game, Uncle John. Yeah, we're gonna go... Actually, I'm gonna go to Taffington Boathouse, because I have my own reason for that. So let's do that. And you'll find out that reason in the future. Okay, Taffington Boathouse. Okay, now where is it again? I just found it. There we go. Taffington Boathouse. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's... Weapons hot, ready to bring the pain. That's what they say. Alright, we dropped a few frames. So, looks like it's working again. Refresh if you haven't. Although I'm telling you to refresh, so I don't know that that's all that helpful. So Uncle John says, usually when someone says they rushed the main story, it means they wanted to beat the game. Okay, alright, I'll clarify. I rushed the main story, and I got to a point where I was trapped in a decision matrix that I didn't like, and then I stopped playing. But I do know generally what happens at the end. So, no worries. Telling me that the mass fusion building is at the end game is not a problem at all. Not even a little problem. Yeah, no, I highly recommend not playing that way. I highly recommend, for the first time, playing on survival mode and just exploring and doing every little thing that you can that seems even moderately interesting. I could beat this game in hours. Yeah, we're close. So speaking of that, as we fly, let's talk about the it's a 4-hour game if that's all you're going for. I might do a speed run one of these times just as like a fun little one-off challenge. I wouldn't really be a speed run in terms of like how some of our Reptile Fellow or Batman 396 actual speed runners, not how they speed run games, but I might just try to rush it the best I can and see how that goes, just for fun. Not today. So, but sorry, just to clarify, we're going to the mass fusion building for the bobblehead, and we're going to be making a series of decisions that I'm not 100% sure about, just to be clear, to try to get an ending that I want. I think I understand the different factions, and I think I understand how it's going to go, but I definitely can make a mistake, and I just hope I don't. That's what I'll say. Oh, I should be careful. My provisioner's right there. Oh, he's gonna run by my own exploded car. Sorry. Yep, that's my bad. You're immortal, though. You're welcome. Okay, so here's what we did this time. We we finished off as we knew we would. We finished off Nuka-World. We left Nuka-World, and we went to, what was the name of that place? The the Mystery Mansion, the Granchester Mystery Mansion, which is a play on something that exists in real life America.
Yes.
Not in Boston. And I don't know where Nuka-World is supposed to be set. Now that I say that out loud, I don't know where Nuka-World is supposed to be. But either way, we then went to the, what is it called? I'm bad with names today. We then immediately cleared out the Federal Ration Stockpile, went and finally repaired the pumps at the Thicket Excavations, although that guy was kind of a jerk. We then went to Vault 114 for their, no, Vault 95. 114 is the main game. We went to Vault 95 for the bobblehead, but ended up finding a fairly tragic story. And next time we are going to get the very last bobblehead, and I guess we want to do this quest. This quest was part of the next gen update or the creation club or whatever it's called. And I just haven't done it, so we should do that quest, and then we will be rapidly approaching endgame. Rapidly. Ego Mage says, "Do we have a faction choice in mind?" I'll say this without too many spoilers for those, because we are approaching the endgame. The first time I played the game, I got trapped into a faction that I was not interested in. I don't like the idea of killing people. So I'll say this. My goal since day one has always been the most peaceful ending, realizing that there is no such thing as a peaceful ending in this game. And I believe I have set ourselves up to make these choices by essentially not upsetting anybody and kind of helping everybody. But at the same time, Sith Retention is the very next quest. I think we're gonna have to go talk to Father, and I really hope I didn't mess things up. So that's what I'll say. So thank you everybody for joining me. Really appreciate your time, and thank you for all the new follows today. The raid from Grayly Rain, Ego Mage for the follow, and you mentioned that you might want to play the game again. I hope you do. I hope you do play the game again. And I hope it's fun. Maybe play with some mods or something different. I definitely am looking forward to playing this game someday in the future with very different. Lazy Boy Streamer, also thank you for the follow. And thank you for the resubscribe to Evo and Uncle John GT. Real crazy here. But yes, we are not too far off from the end game. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.